I have an idea for a video that you can help me produce. So, everyone knows that state governments are moving towards being more and more lenient on drugs, but what we don't know is how this is going to affect the federal government's war on drugs. The two sides of our government are in open disagreement about a major issue, and the federal government has been unsuccessfully using scare tactics and harsh penalties while waging all-out war against drugs for almost 50 years. The war on drugs as we know it is definitely going to change, but it won't just disappear by itself. Citizens need to make the government replace the current punitive system with one that actually focuses on public welfare. The first reason you should help me make this video is because we need to speak for our prisoners convicted for drug crimes since the media portrays them to be unreliable. We need to inform people how prison alone can't possibly help people convicted for drug crimes. People turn to drugs for many different underlying reasons, and we can't take somebody that's already in a bad place in their life and knock them down even lower. We need to help them get back on their feet so they can be contributing members of society. This video needs to be made because we don't know what's going to happen to the people convicted for drug crimes in places where it's no longer a crime. We need to know what the government plans to do so that we can develop our own opinion and make it heard. It's up to us to make this video on the war on drugs because we need to draw attention to the powerful people and organizations making a lot of money out of the current situation, some of which are private prisons, corrupt politicians, and pharmaceutical companies. The pharmaceutical companies lobby for drugs to stay illegal so they don't lose paying customers to medicinal marijuana because there have been numerous cases where children were being prescribed an excessive quantity of medication for seizures, then found that cannabis alone helped more than any combination of pills ever did. So, if the war on drugs is supposed to be for the public welfare, why isn't it actually improving the public welfare? The last reason I want to give you for helping me is because while a handful of people are bringing in profits from this, the citizens, you and I, are funding it through taxes. The US was founded on the ideals of freedom, yet our citizens make up the highest percentage of the entire world's prisoners. I want to find out how efficient the system of drug control really is. If you want to know exactly where the government sends your money, help me to conduct this research so we can get to the bottom of it. While I do believe that drug addiction is a problem in the US, the current motives and methods being used to fight this public health concern need to be carefully reevaluated because they are causing more harm than good. This war is not against a foreign enemy, but individual US citizens. We need to make this video because it's important to understand what's going on now so that we might figure out what's going to happen next and how we can influence it.